Este es el John Wick, Maxi. Este es Keanu Reeves, no sé si lo ubicas. Ah, este es el famoso John Wick. Acá andamos, Maxi. La verdad, hace tiempo que no prendo. Ah. Nada, acá andamos. Se me dio. Aprovecho cuando me dan ganas de jugar este juego, boludo, porque por ahí no siento las ganas de pasármelo y bueno, aprovecho cuando me dan ganas de jugarlo, boludo. Me paso un episodio por coso, me lo quería pasar antes de irme de viaje, pero no voy a llegar, boludo. Pues lo estoy subiendo a YouTube. No voy a llegar antes de irme de viaje, boludo. Viajo el sábado. Son muchos capítulos los que me faltan para terminar. Llego ni en pedo, boludo. A ver si dejas spam, por favor. Ah, no. Qué cara dura era el vago, boludo. Era re cara dura. Bueno, acá ya estoy. No. Era re culiao. Dale, brother. Nada, no es streamear, Maxi. Ah. Boludo, voy bajando 10 kilos en el gimnasio. Ape. Arre. Sí, boludo. No hay peor cosa que sentirse mal, boludo. Para, no es por acá. Encima yo mañana tengo que ir a clases. El miércoles tengo ensayo. El juego. El jueves tengo ensayo. Encima mañana voy al gimnasio. Sí, me han dicho que tengo la cara flaca, boludo. O sea, más flaca que antes. Encima mañana tengo que ir al gimnasio y después a clases. El joven necesita 5 años. El miércoles también debería ir al gimnasio y ensayo, pero no sé, porque los días que tengo ensayo no voy mucho al gimnasio. El jueves sí tengo que ir al gimnasio y a clase y el viernes al gimnasio. Y estoy medio cansado. Cansado, cansado, pues sí, arre. Cansado de la vida. Ajá. Nació un pingo el vamos. Bueno, a ver, ¿dónde pija tenemos que ir? Yo creo que tenemos que ir para afuera, ¿no? Buscar a llegar a Parliament Tower. ¿Qué es Parliament Tower? O sea, hay que llegar ahí. Bien. Pero hay que ver cómo salgo de este laberinto. Eh... Eje bus. ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? A guardar la partida. Primero y principal. A ver qué tengo en la caja. No, no creo que haya cosas para guardar. A ver. ¿Sabes qué? Voy a poner la flash. Ver acá. Pero no confundirme. Quedé sin pilas. Una cagada. ¿No? A ver por acá si se puede bajar. No, se sube. Quick. No way. Wait. ¿Ah? Mal momento. Me han dado un logro. No, Fer, no me mates. No, el Fer me va a matar. Me va a matar el Fer, boludo. No quiere que saque el logro y lo... No, boludo. Te iba a decir, Maxi, te iba a decir algo, boludo. Me colgué. Te iba a decir. ¿Sabes que un día estaba streameando el control? Y el Fer me dice, viste que yo siempre digo que no se me escuchaba bien el micrófono, que se cortaba, que todo esto, que aquello. Y me dice el Fer, ¿no lo tenés al revés? Me dice, y yo le digo, no sé, boludo, le digo, cuando lo compré no traía instrucciones ni nada. Y me di cuenta que lo tuve al revés, boludo, lo estuve usando como 4 años al, al micrófono al revés, boludo. Es un culiao. Igual mejor, ahora se escucha bien, pero... No, boludo. Es que no me había dado cuenta, boludo. No sabía que... O sea, con razón trae los circulitos de volumen para arriba, boludo. Estoy re colgado, boludo. Re colgado yo, boludo. Ni me acordaba, boludo. Ni me había dado cuenta. Tampoco se me había dado por ver, boludo. Ah, boludo. No, bueno, ¿cómo no viste el unboxing? El Max hizo el unboxing del Satisfyer 30 Pro Max, boludo. Lo perdiste. Vamos acá. Hay que ir. ¿Será ese edificio? Sacó la tool el Maxi, boludo. Sacó la tool en vivo, boludo. Es Parliament Tower, sí. Here. ¿Tachó? No, no lo tachó. ¿Por qué? ¿Por cuál? ¿Viste, boludo? Sacó la tool el Maxi. Una Play 5, chaval. Retorno. Es Fire 69.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Satisfyer.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Acá. Y dice, hola Alice, ¿todo bien por allí? Aparezco. Intenté llamarte, pero no te encontré. Seguro estás inmensa en tu proceso creativo. Es como se ponen ustedes los artistas cuando tienen un proyecto. El resto del mundo desaparece. Si me devuelves la llamada y no me encuentras, seguro me estoy en medio de alguna tarea de las que hace un productor ejecutivo. Eso todavía es un misterio para mí. Y si necesitas ayuda con algo relacionado a los negocios de tu exhibición, solo pídelo. Tu camarada Barry. La Alice, tiburón a la vista. Ahora quieren convertir todo lo que pasó a Al en una película, programa de televisión y yo, escucha esto, un videojuego. Le dije que se fueran a la mierda. Además, por si te enteras por otra persona, un escritor de policiales llamado Tammy Booker trabaja en un libro sobre Al. Me encargué de rastrear a la editorial y le dije que los denunciaríamos. Nada de qué preocuparse. No hay de qué preocuparse, yo me encargo, tu camarada Barry. Hola Alice, te escribo porque hace mucho que no sé de ti. ¿Está todo bien por allí? Estuve tapado de reuniones detrás de otras sin descanso. Revelación, consideré hacer pis en una taza y al demonio con los almuerzos. No tengo idea de cómo esta gente logra hacer películas y solo hacen reuniones. Alice, seguro pensarás que me reemplazó un doble malvado, pero en realidad me uní al culto y me encanta. Romeo, con lo del culto, más o menos. Retiro de bienestar bendito. A veces era difícil trabajar con Ali y los Anderson, pero el ambiente de la industria de cine es una locura. Mi nivel de estrés estaba por las nubes y justo ¿dónde me quedé? Y justo me contaron sobre el retiro. La mejor decisión que tomé en mi vida. Nunca me había sentido tan bien, alegre y sano. Las personas que dirige este lugar, Chester, hace milagros. No es un loco cualquiera. Sé que no creerás una mierda, pero bajé mucho de peso. No me reconocerías. ¿Dónde estoy? No, ¿dónde estoy? Ay, ¿dónde me quedé? No me reconocerías. Chester dice que tuve suerte de terminar aquí porque me hubiera pasado algo muy malo si me quedaba en Nueva York. Creo, no me sentí bien después de todo lo que pasó, en especial después de que esos enfermos del FBC me buscaron para hablar. Suficiente para que me invada la paranoia. Espero que estés bien allí. Ven a visitarme cuando quieras. La costa oeste no es tan fea como te conté en otras cartas, tu amigo Barry. Hey Alice, en Hollywood me siento más extraño de lo que me sentía en la locura del noroeste del Pacífico. Estos yuppies con dientes que brillan en la oscuridad no pueden ser más falsos. Y todo está perfecto y genial todo el tiempo, aunque en realidad es todo lo contrario. Casi vomito más de una vez en reuniones con los imbéciles ejecutivos de la industria del cine. Pero tengo que estar aquí para cuidar del legado de Al. Todo el mundo quiere conseguir los derechos de la película para los libros de Casey y solo proponen ideas estúpidas para eso. Tengo el deber de arrear el ganado de zombies bronceados en la dirección de algo con buen gusto. Por desgracia, soy muy consciente de lo mucho que Al odiaría las adaptaciones que no sigan su visión. Era el maestro de odiar todo con furia. Quiero decir que tienes buenas intenciones y por eso yo lo quería tanto. Fin, ahora tengo otra llamada por video para hablar del elenco. Tu amigo Barry. De batalla para GTA 6.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Okay.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Ok, me imagino que la última parte va a estar acá.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Okay.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Ah, ya le saqué otro logrito, la puta madre.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation. I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake. You are a character in my story. Alan Wake.
Dos pilas.
Alan Wake.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Wake.
If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Herkele, sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi. To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Same rocket.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there. Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote Return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took Return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. And when you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
I had to find the movie theater Poet's Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Tengo que salir por acá arriba. Ah, claro, es que yo no tomé el ascensor. Claro, vamos, tomemos el ascensor.
Wake.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
A terminar la misión de Wake. Y el cine, ¿no? No, me estás cargando, boludo. Bien, bien, bien, bien. Mira vos.
I couldn't force it open. The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil runs back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I would let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped and all that is fucked up? If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Okay. Tengo las bengalas. No las agarré. No se me da, no me da para tirar nada, boludo. Veo.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me. ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it. The first step toward the murder site, I was making progress. I was missing something. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room. The plot changes shaped the world around me.
Mierda, supongo que tengo que conseguir una llave. Lugar del crimen.
It was an initiation ceremony, or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest, They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
The story was affecting the scene.
Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the nightless night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Get out of my stone. This is your story. This is you'll drown here. You'll drown. You'll... These are power.
Ah, hija de puta. Por favor, que ya lo vi.
The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
Oh, jodeme, boludo, que no se me guardó nada de lo.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Lo voy a tener que ir guardando parte por parte.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were. Look at you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
¿Cuál Lost Boys? No. ¿Cuál es eso? Lost Boys. Voy, se pudre. Ya la veo. La puta madre. Ah, me estás cargando la concha de tu hermana. Ahora voy a ver. Lost Boys. ¿De qué se trata, ya? Ahora no te quedes sin balas ahora, la concha del mundo. Oh.
What is this?
Ah, bueno, ya lo voy a ver. Lost Boys. Vampiros.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in this film?
Boludo.
Had no light. I can transfer the light.
Me mataron la concha. No, si es de vampiro yo lo quiero de Dorkulen. Arre. De Dorkulen. Edward Cullen. Boludo, es re difícil cuando no tenés balas casi, no quilombo, boludo. Sombras chotas esas. No, que no he guardado la partida.
I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film. Tom the Poet. Before he went missing.
No, el agua, boludo. Está retando, boludo. Lo que vos, ya uno. Una 340, boludo.
Mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Spider-Man, boludo. Qué ganas de jugar al Spider-Man, boludo. Era el único juego por el que me compraría la Play 2, boludo. Spider-Man. Qué ganas le tengo al Spider-Man. Al Spider-Man. De Peter Parker. Peter Parker. Arre. Mira, acá hay un...
Look at you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps.
¿Estás seguro que te querés comprar una Xbox, Agus?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Me está amasando. Una PlayStation 4, una Xbox 360. No, 360 no. Carga rápido, carga rápido, carga rápido. Carga, carga, carga, carga, carga, carga, carga. ¿Hiciste cálculos y todo? Bueno. ¿Qué es lo que tu corazón dice, Agus? Arre. ¿Qué es lo que tu corazón dice? Amigo, la verdad que sí, no compro ahora después. Claro, pero yo digo, entre eso y una Play, preferir la Xbox. Rompe pija la sombra, boludo.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me? The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door. Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his.
¿Eh? Hacer un cambio de luces. Sí, después aumentamos. Espero que no, boludo, la verdad. Honestamente, espero que no. No se vaya toda la mierda. Claro. Oh, la luz de acá también. What? A ver si acá puedo salir. ¿Sí? Cargando, boludo. Cargando.
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
Una cosa, si apago esta luz, ¿aparece esa puerta? Cerrado. Esto lo cambio al fragmento de la película. ¿Mira?
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
A ver, a ver, a ver. Acá tengo para guardar la partida seguro. Listo.
was missing something.
Ay, Dios. Ay, mi Dios.
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind. I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
Igual te digo que el mapa no me da. Me da mucho que diga.
I was close to finding the solution.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Mira. para volver a entrar al cine. Es más hijo de Batman. No sé, bro, me mataste, Damian. Güey, no sé, no sé. Claro. Entonces esta que es la misma, Mira. A ver si podemos hacer que me dé acá.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Voy a tomar la pastilla, creo, ¿no? No me acuerdo si me tomé la pastilla. Como que apenas reentraste. Ah. ¿Estás cenando? ¿La hora qué es, Wayne? ¿Sabes la hora que es? Ah, ¿estás cenando? Switch. ¿Y qué es de este juego, che? No voy tu vieja, no me jodas. Es difícil, boludo. Bastante difícil. Era el lugar donde cayó alguien. Boludo, me mató. Un piquete, che. Creo que tengo que ir por ahí, sí, pero... ¿Qué costo? ¿Qué costo? Era el lugar donde cayó alguien. Complicado, che. Señor. Of the world. Ya bajé. No, acá no estoy en ninguno. Vengo.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Ah, qué hijo de puta. Que había guardado. Dale, flaco, dale. Pará, flaco, pará. Dale, boludo, si no me dio ni tiempo de hacer nada del cajetudo. Mierda. Como para volver abajo. Verga, hacía para volver abajo.
It could not be opened on the side.
Pero cómo se volvía abajo. Acá.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Dor based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Dor?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Dor went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Dor living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Desapareció en 1988, edad, no envejeció, longevidad. Un humano, alienígena, magia, el tío Frank tendría más información, pero está muerto. No es un nombre real, significado oculto. Recuerda, estaba en la morgue a punto de entregar las pruebas al FBI, tal me transportó hasta aquí. La realidad del sueño, ¿por qué? ¿Es este lugar un sueño o parece algo muy real? Un sitio, todos los sitios, cualquier sitio. No Nueva York, pero no Nueva York, camino en otros lugares, un nexo. Eres el portero. ¿De que quiere llegar a alguna parte? O puerta abrir, gracias. ¿En dónde? ¿Por qué? ¿Causa? Porque yo. Mujer pelirroja, yo, pero no yo. Otros que no conozco. Y aún así son diferentes. Hechos, vacíos, temporales y memorias, sueños, abducción alienígenas, ovnis, poliedros. Pronto. Hasta ahora, digo. Siempre termino aquí. Me olvidaré cuando salga. Acá ya bajé. Y acá, ¿no? Uy. Ya estuvo. ¿Cómo salgo de acá? Yo te vuelvo al cine.
The scene here had changed. This felt correct.
You will never escape!
No, boludo.
I was making progress.
This story will lead you.
Oh, la puta que te parió.
The answer was close.
These are my words! Tell me these words!
Fuck off.
Messi.
Would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed. I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
I'm here, you son of a bitch! Show yourself! The Grand Master my ass! You're a clown in a mask!
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch! Show yourself! Who was that? Who said that? The Grand Master my ass! You're a clown in a mask! I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron!
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son
Hello?
of a bitch!
Hey!
Show yourself! Who was
It's
that?
gone.
Who said that? That's a real
But I saw someone.
trick, asshole! You can run, but you can't hide! The Grand Master my ass! You're a clown in a mask!
I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
You son of a bitch! Show yourself! Who was that? Shut up! That's a real... Shut up! Shut the fuck up! You can run, but you can't hide!
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way?
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is, in the back, and go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Don't go looking for the knife. There is no knife.
İşe por lo que veo.
Knife.
Oh no! Oh no, you don't! You'll be sorry!
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story,
You fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers! How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions are getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place. Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something? The murder site. The mask was the key. This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? Probably no Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Chicos y chicas, espero que les haya gustado el video. Ya saben que me pueden ir a seguir a Twitch, donde hago stream casi a diario. Si les gustó, le pueden dar un like al video, me ayudaría muchísimo. Y bueno, nada, no lo alargo más. Que tengan un lindo día, una linda tarde y una linda noche. Chau, chau.